You know, it's not unusual to see people basically crawling home after a big concert at Mile High. But even the most sober Zach Bryan fans will have the option to crawl home this weekend on a 10-mile-per-hour RTD train. Our Marshall Zellinger is covering RTD's slow train summer. And Marshall, you spoke to a top boss at RTD about these safety repairs with no end in sight. And since you have nowhere to go in a hurry, you apparently decided to get aboard RTD.
Photojournalist Corky Scholinar and I got on at Park Meadows County Line at 5:41. We're going north like all these Zach Bryan fans and Simon, the guy going to the Rockies game. We just are now leaving Arapahoe at 6:01. That's 2 miles in 20 minutes, Kyle. And we talked to the assistant GM of RTD to talk about what we're experiencing. It was a risk for this family that quacks to walk onto the tracks at the light rail station at Bellevue and I-25. So perhaps it's a good thing trains only come every 30 minutes here, and after having to slow to 10 miles per hour.
This is us working to prevent a safety problem and making sure that it's safe.
After several stories of RTD slowdowns, Assistant General Manager Dave Jensen met with the media outside of the Bellevue light rail station. Between here and Park Meadows, the trains have to go 10 miles per hour because of rail burn discovered on parts of the track.
The concern from a safety standpoint is that the rail burn over time could develop a crack, and then over time that crack turns into a break. That's when there's a problem.
Instead of speeding a train up to 55 miles per hour and back down to 10 where the rail burn exists, the trains stay slow until they're through the areas of concern.
And ultimately the repair for some of it will be us cutting out some sections of rail.
On Friday afternoon, RTD provided hundreds of pages of inspection reports that we requested. At the start of the year, inspectors notated rail burn and rail defects. Jensen said RTD did not slow the train to 10 miles per hour until the rail burn reached 3 inches under new standards the agency started to follow last month. We used light rail to make it to our RTD interview about light rail slowdowns. But the only option to make it to the interview on time was to leave this station 1 hour, 20 minutes before the interview. There are 2 reasons. 1 train an hour because of rehab work on the sound barriers and because of sections of track where we can only go 10 miles an hour. We got here 50 minutes early. Had we waited for the next train, we'd be 10 minutes late. Is that sufficient as you're encouraging people to take the train?
Yes. I would say that it's not without its challenges.
I don't mean to brag, Kyle, but I can run faster than we're moving right now. We've barely inched away from Arapahoe, have not come close to Orchard. I can see the Orchard Road exit off the highway there, so we're getting closer to Orchard. I love breaking news to people, except in this situation. Amy and Drew here, a couple of the ones that are going to the Zach Bryan concert, you said you're taking light rail back. Now what?
Now, after you mentioned the experience to us, we're going to try and find a ride back home.
That might be an expensive proposition compared to light rail, Kyle, but there are people who are learning this now. Talk about signage. RTD wasn't aware that, or was asked about why isn't there signage about the slowdowns. They're considering that now, and I think this is proof that maybe signs would help about the slowdown.
Man, I tell you what, Marshall, there are some organizations in town that just can't seem to catch a break. RTD being one, the Colorado Rockies being the other. While you got that microphone in your hand, can you ask that cat Simon next to you, why is he willingly going to a Colorado Rockies game?
Simon Kyle wants to know why you're willingly going to a Rockies game.
I just moved back here, so I forgot how bad we really are, but we'll be there soon.
Fair answer.
All right. That is a fair answer. I hope that everybody has a great time at Zach Bryan. I'll be there tomorrow night, and I hope that Simon has the time that he deserves at that Colorado Rockies game. Marshall, thank you.